Hi, I'm Luke with Strategy Email Marketing, and today I want to share with you a demo of ConvertKit. I'm a proud ConvertKit user and affiliate and have been for over 8 years now. I wanted to share with you my experience of all the ways that you can use ConvertKit to build your business and be successful with email marketing. If you stick with me to the end, I have 2 bonuses I want to give you that will get you started off on the right foot with ConvertKit and supercharge your results from the beginning. I'll tell you how to do that when we get there. Let's jump right in. Keep in mind that I'm using my account for another online business that I have that I've been using for many years. So that's why you won't see Strategy Email Marketing on this account. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Grow. We're going to go to Landing Pages because I want to show you how to do one of the most important things, which is to create a form or landing page to be able to capture email addresses and build your audience. I'm going to create new. We're going to go to Form. I'm going to go to Inline because I like this one the best because I usually will embed it on my web page. Here's your form. You can do lots of customizations to it, such as add additional lines. You can change colors of buttons, bold, change the text, change the radius of the corners. There's all sorts of different customizations that you can do. And then you have these settings in here that you can change for what happens after somebody submits their information. So we're going to go over here, publish it, so I can show you how easy it is to put on your site. I'm going to copy it. I go to my content management system. Here's a raw HTML box, and I paste the code in there, and I build it. And then when I come to my page, there's my email capture form. It's just that simple. So now I can start capturing email addresses on my website. Keep in mind again that this is something you can customize a little bit more. As you can see, the form is off to the left. I could add some code and center it, which is what I would do if I was actually going to leave it on here. Next, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a landing page if you don't have a website to embed a form on. You can create a separate standalone page that you can then link to from social media, videos, even a QR code, anything that you want to, and it will be a standalone page that you can send people to capture email addresses. Down here, we'll click Create New, and we'll click Landing Page. They have lots of different templates, and you can filter them for all these different types. Very well designed. Nathan Barry, the creator of ConvertKit, is super great at design, and so he's not going to let you put an ugly form or landing page on your site. Okay, we're going to choose this one, and as you can see, it's already set up, but you can go in and customize anything you want. You can change the picture down here. You can add form fields. You can change colors of the buttons, change your picture here, change the wording here, whatever you want it to be, you can customize it. Next, we'll go to Publish, and we'll copy that link, and then we can come over to a new tab, paste that link, and there's our landing page. So this is really nice. Again, if you don't have a website, you can use this link anywhere that you want to send somebody so you can start building your list. And then once you do get a website and have a way to embed a form on that, then you can just do away with this and change the link to go to your website instead. Next, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a broadcast. Now, a broadcast, you'll see on here, there's broadcasts and there's sequences. A broadcast is a one-time email that you're sending to a certain group of people on your list or your whole list. A sequence is an automated set of messages that you set up ahead of time that will just go out based on a certain schedule that you tell it to do. But for right now, I'm just going to show you how easy it is to create a broadcast. So you're in broadcast, you're going to go to new broadcast, you're going to type in the subject line, my broadcast. If you want to A/B split test it, you can do that. And then you can come here, type whatever you're going to type to your audience. There we go. Okay, we're going to go continue. And then you can choose here who you want to send this broadcast to. You can choose to everybody, or in my case, you can go in here and say, I want to only send it to people who I have tagged. If I just want to send to somebody who's interested in my CH flashcards, for example, then I click that and I click Add Filter, and then you notice, see, now it went down from 43,000 to 66 subscribers. Next, I can hit Continue, and it will send that broadcast now, or I can click the Edit button and I can schedule it for a future date and time. So if I was going to send it, it gives you one more and says, are you ready to send this? You say yes, send, you'd click there, and it would send it out to those subscribers. Super, super simple. I love the simplicity, and that was one thing that really attracted me to ConvertKit when I was shopping around for a new platform. Next, I want to show you the subscriber section. And if you see on the right-hand side, here's where we would add subscribers. This is where you can go in and see an individual subscriber and update them, change anything that you want. It'll show you every path that they've taken. It's pretty comprehensive. But over here on the right, I also want to show you segments and tags, and I want to tell you the difference between them. A tag is basically something that you add to your subscriber to tell you anything about them. So in my case, I use the word interest a lot. If you can see along down here, I have interest in this, interest in this, interest in this, interest in this. That way I use that in the future for when I send out content or product updates or product sales. I'm only going to send to those people who are interested. But then you get even further into detail and you say, oh, well, I may have somebody who's interested in it, but I don't want somebody who's already a customer. And I also want somebody who has completed this form, and I want somebody, okay? So there's lots of different ways you can get into this, really detailed, and that's where the segmenting comes in. So for example, if I click on people who are interested in my all-in-one printable flashcard set, if I go here to edit, you'll see that I have 9,500 subscribers who are interested in this product, but it's people who have clicked on this link and been tagged as somebody interested in the all-in-one flashcards or interested in the flashcards, but they're not a customer. So ConvertKit has different integrations that allows you to tag somebody once they buy your product. That way you can stop sending them promotions for that product. It's really great, powerful features. Next, I want to show you what the sequences look like. You're going to click on plus new sequence, and you're going to click on a template. It will set you up with something like this, and it's going to show you and give you a couple of ideas of how to copyright. The copywriting is really what takes the most time, is to get that all finely tuned and relevant to whatever sequence and content that's in this sequence for your audience is. But as you can see, you can write your subject lines here, write your body copy here. You have an entire way to edit, add, and change the look of your copy and your email. You can preview it here, and then once you're ready to publish it, you just put active like this, and then you'd hit save, and then it would be active and it would go out with your automations. Then if I want to add another email, I can add as many emails as I want over here. And the thing that I love about this, when I had looked into other email marketing platforms, is that it was a different screen to add an email each time, and it just made it really cumbersome and slow. I really like the way ConvertKit has this laid out, because I can just jump back and forth between all of the different emails in a sequence. So I can do this, and here's email 2, here's email 3, and here's email 4. Right, oh, and here's email 1. I can hop back and forth, so if I had all of my copy already written, I could just copy and paste it into here. Then I go to email 2, copy and paste, email 3, copy and paste, and then these all say draft because I haven't published them yet, but all you have to do is go to active, and now this whole sequence is active. Then if you want to change how often or how many days after each email is sent, you can do that all right here. So it all stays on one page. That's what I love about it. The next thing I want to show you is automations. And these are by far what I love the most about ConvertKit, because it removes so much manual work that you would have to do otherwise. Now, ConvertKit has 2 different ways to create automations. And over the years, I've used the rules. The visual automations are amazing. And what they allow you to do is see the entire automation and what happens at each step. So if you're a visual person, which I am, these are amazing to add different things onto, of different automations of what happens when this happens, what happens when this happens, when they add a tag, when there's a purchase, and you can just make endless automations from this visual. Me personally, I have typically used the rules because they didn't have visual automations when I first started using their service. I'm going to show you real quick how you use these rules if you just want to set them up without the visual automations. First, you're going to click on new rule, and then this is the simple, when this happens, do this. So for our example, we created a form, right? We created that Abby landing form. So all you have to do is say, when somebody subscribes to that form, I'm going to subscribe them to the sequence, the test sequence, which was sequence 2, if you recall, and then I would just click save rule. And that's it. But on top of that, I can also add other things in here. I can say tag this user. I can say unsubscribe them from this sequence or from this form. There's all these different things that you can do all at once. This just removes so much manual work that you would have to do otherwise, because you can set it up and use all of these rules simultaneously and make them all work together. It's pretty incredible. Next thing we're going to talk about is creating a product. Now here again, This did not exist when I first started using this platform. So I don't have my products on here because I have lots of products on my website that I sell. I would suggest that if you have less than maybe 10 products, this would be perfect to host and sell your products off of. Anything more than that, it might become a little too much. It can still work. It just may become a little cumbersome. I use Shopify to sell my products because I have lots more products, and Shopify has additional features that I like to use. So to add a product to sell, you're gonna go click new product. You're gonna type the name of your product, product 1. It's a product. They also do subscriptions, which is fantastic. And I'll be the first to tell you that subscriptions are the way to go when you're trying to monetize. So this is an awesome feature to have built in. Next, you're gonna set your price, allow customers to choose their quantity or not, tell the currency, how it's fulfilled. All of my products have been digital downloads. So when you click on this, then you have to upload a file and then it's automatically fulfilled when the customer buys it. And I'm just gonna say something else for now so we can get through this, okay? And then it's gonna give you your custom domain or your page URL. Then you can create your product and then you can use that link to display your product. So I would click create product. And here's my product. And then of course I can go through and I can customize all of these settings, add a picture, change the button color, radius, change the text, the headline, everything. And then I'm gonna say publish. And then I can either embed this product onto my website or I can share the link to a separate product page. All right, let's go back to our products. Okay, so now I have my 2 products. So this is what this would look like if it was published. Publish, copy that. And here's what my product page would look like. This is incredible features that they have all of this built in. You do have to get set up on Stripe, I believe, in the commerce section. So if you go up here to earn, you go to payouts and you get all set up with Stripe so that you can be paid automatically through that. So you do have to do that first. The next thing I'm going to show you is tip jars, which is a really awesome new feature as well that they just recently came out with. And your tip jars is simply a way, again, same setup. You can customize this as much as you want, and then you can ask people to give you a tip. This is a really awesome thing if, say, you don't have a product to sell yet, but you're just creating content and you want people to recognize your work and give you some money for the things that you're doing. The next thing I'm going to show you are the integrations, and this is where even more power comes with this platform because ConvertKit can do a lot of things and it's amazing, but in the world of software, when you specialize in something, you're obviously going to have a better product when you only do one thing. ConvertKit really does email marketing well. Shopify is the same thing. I use Shopify to sell all my products because it has a bunch of e-commerce features that ConvertKit doesn't have, because ConvertKit is primarily for email. Shopify uses email and they have different email things set up, but they're not as good as ConvertKit's. So I just wanted to kind of point that out to you. ConvertKit has all these different integrations where you can then integrate product sales and tag people as customers so that you can further customize your emails so that you're not sending the same emails for the same things all the time. So that's where the integrations come in really handy. The last thing I want to show you, I'm not going to show it to you in depth, I just want to show you that it's here, is the knowledge base. And then they have a whole community where you can go on, ask questions, get support. And then they also have the Creator University that shows you step-by-step how to do even more than what I've showed you how to do on here. These are all in-depth courses to show you how to earn a living as a creator with ConvertKit. So there you go. There's your demo for ConvertKit. Just for the sake of time, I didn't go into great detail on how to use everything. There would be a lot more time we could spend doing that. But you can see all of the features that they have that can help you grow your business. ConvertKit's helped me make tens of thousands of dollars over the years, and it's pretty much all I use to promote and sell my products. And when you're ready to sign up, ConvertKit will let you use their entire platform for free up to 1,000 subscribers. You can send as many broadcasts as you want, create as many landing pages and forms as you want. You're just not able to use the sequences and the automations, but you can get familiar with it, build up your audience, take that time to build your product, whatever the case may be, you can still use them. And then when you're ready to start paying for a paid account, then you can just upgrade and then you'll get access to the additional features. I like to be able to test and try out and I'm not always ready to go on a paid plan until I'm ready to make money. So the fact that ConvertKit will let you use their platform until you're ready to make money is pretty awesome in my opinion. I sure hope this demo was helpful for you. And if you're ready to get started with ConvertKit, it would mean a lot if you'd sign up with my affiliate link, ConvertKit.net. To show my appreciation once you do, visit strategyemailmarketing.com/CK bonuses. There's a link in the description, and I'll send you 2 bonuses. First, the ConvertKit Quick Start training video, which will help you get all of your back-end information set up properly to avoid getting labeled as a spammer, and show you how to build and customize your first form and follow-up sequence that will build rock-solid trust and credibility with your subscribers. Second, the 16 ways to use email marketing for your business guide. This will teach you how to leverage your email list in the most effective ways possible to create value for your subscribers and maximize your email marketing efforts. Thanks for watching. If you found this video enjoyable, please smash the like button. Leave me a comment and let me know what your feelings are about ConvertKit, and subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time.